The settlement chamber reeked of polished wood and the smugness of power. She sat across from me. No, across from him now. The woman who once vowed forever at my side leaned toward my brother, like he was breath itself, and I was nothing but smoke. She slid an envelope across the table. My value, my cut. Inside rested a single crisp $100 bill. Her voice came low, velvet lace with poison. Call a cab to your parents' house. Goodbye. I didn't flinch. Didn't even blink. My brother, the golden heir, the so-called CO, adjusted his cufflinks as though the world bent to his will. Perhaps it did. Then, like glass shattering in a silent hall, my attorney burst into laughter. The sound fractured the sterile air. All eyes snapped to him. My wife's smug grin faltered. My brother's jaw tightened. I remained still, because sometimes laughter carves deeper than words. Betrayal doesn't explode with fireworks. It seeps in like water behind walls, quiet, patient, until rot bursts through. The first trace surfaced months earlier, a midnight notification lighting her phone. My brother's name. She insisted it was business, furniture expansion, logistics, market strategy. Yet her eyes told another story. That glow I hadn't seen in years, a spark that had long died for me, flickered back for him. I stayed silent. My anger folded neatly behind a mask of calm. Nights grew colder. Her ring disappeared at home. She stopped saying my name. She still laughed, but never with me. And then one night, I found it, half buried under receipts in the study. A hotel invoice. His initials pressed against hers. I stood there staring at the page as the floor thrummed beneath me, as though the whole house already knew. Still, I said nothing, because silence cuts sharper than accusation. I became the ghost within my own walls. Not invisible, just observant. Her perfume shifted, a stronger scent, never worn around me. His calls bled through closed doors. She always stepped outside to answer. Quietly, I began collecting. Phone logs, bank statements, a DNA test of the boy she swore was mine. Each lie another thread unraveling. The child's eyes, my supposed son's, never mirrored mine. The blood test only confirmed what his face had already confessed. Not mine, my brother's. Yet I smiled at family dinners. I kissed her cheek before work. I even toasted my brother's growing empire. Because patience is not weakness. Patience is the slow sharpening of the blade. Then came the gray morning. The envelope, DNA results folded inside. One line that gutted the last fragments of my marriage. Paternity probability, 0%. I folded the page twice, slipped it into my jacket, and waited. That evening, she appeared in the kitchen, glowing, lips painted in a red too bright to hide her secret. She said she had a dinner meeting. His name hovered unsaid, but thick in the air. I handed her the folded report. No words. She read. She froze. Color drained, lipstick glaring against her sudden pallor. You, her voice cracked. I cut her off with silence, staring at her like she was a stranger, because the man who once loved her had already died. The divorce hearing played like theater. She thought herself the lead actress. My brother by her side. She strutted like a queen certain of her crown. Then she slid that $100 across the table, cruel punctuation to years of deceit. Book a cab to your parents' house. Goodbye.